Don't buy a sedan until you watch this video. Hey folks, I'm Kevin Hunter, the homework guy, and today's video could save you thousands of dollars on your next car. If you're thinking about buying a sedan, stop right there, because there are some huge traps, sneaky fees, and dealer scams waiting for you. Let's get the amazing Elizabeth in here and get this show on the road.
In this episode, we're breaking down which sedans are worth buying, what kind of deals and discounts you can really expect, and how to avoid those fake bargains and phantom discounts that dealers love to pitch.
Plus, we'll share which regions sell cars cheaper, how to get local dealers to match those prices, and which brands are most prone to dealer trickery.
And remember, if this is too much to internalize, our Homework Guy car buying service can do all the work so you don't have to. We'll talk about that too. Let's jump right in. First up, why sedans still matter and still trick some people. Sedans might not be as flashy as SUVs these days, but they're still a smart buy for a lot of different people. They're cheaper to run, easier to park in the city, and usually much better on gas.
But here's the problem: because they're safe bets, dealers use that trust to pull every trick in the book. Hidden fees, phantom discounts, overpriced protection packages. We see it all the time.
That's why we're breaking down the best sedans to buy with honest numbers, fuel economy, and price ranges that you can trust.
All right, let's start with the bread and butter sedans, cars that make sense for most buyers. The Toyota Camry, a 2025 hybrid only. The Camry is now hybrid only, which is great for fuel economy, and you can see up to 53 miles per gallon in the city and about 50 on the highway. That's kind of flip-flop, and the reason is that when you slow down or brake in the city, the hybrid system captures the kinetic energy and converts it into electricity to recharge the battery.
Base models start around $29,800. Fully loaded trims hit the mid-30s. Discounts aren't huge. It's only 1 to 4% off MSRP if the inventory is strong, but the deals are still out there.
Camry's reliability is legendary. Even used hybrids with 80 to 100,000 miles on them can be good buys if they've been maintained properly.
Next up, the Honda Accord. The Accord's a close rival with a clean interior, great handling, and excellent resale value. Fuel economy runs in the mid-30s to low 40s depending on the engine and trim level.
Dealers rarely go crazy with discounts on these vehicles, too. 1 to 3% is about all you'll see new, but certified pre-owned Accords are some of the safest used cars in the market. Now moving on to the Hyundai Sonata, Elantra, Kia K5, and the Forte.
So the Korean sedans have come a long way. There's great tech, long warranties, and fair pricing. A Sonata or Elantra hybrid can easily hit 45 plus miles per gallon, and their 10-year powertrain warranties are unbeatable.
They don't leave much room for dealer markup, so discounts are thin, but they make fantastic used buys because depreciation hits early, not later.
Next up is the Mazda 3. If you want something fun to drive, Mazda's your sleeper pick. Low to mid-30s for fuel economy, but steering and styling that feel premium.
Used Mazda 3s are underrated bargains. Just avoid the base 2.0 liter if you can swing the 2.5. I'm not much of a fan of the too small engine.
Then the Honda Civic and the Toyota Corolla. The classic commuter cars here. They get mid-30s for miles per gallon, bomb-proof reliability, cheap maintenance, and tons of used options are out there.
And if you buy new, shoot for those end-of-quarter sales. That's when Toyota and Honda dealers get a little more flexible.
Here's the Subaru Legacy. It's an all-wheel drive, great for snowy states. Miles per gallon is in the upper 20s, but safety and winter traction make up for this.
Subarus tend to sell cheaper in warm regions like Florida or Texas, so if you live in Minnesota, grab an OTD quote from a Sunbelt dealer and ask your local store to match it.
You got it. Next up is the Lexus IS, ES, and the Toyota Avalon. These bridge into the luxury zone without the maintenance nightmares of German cars. ES hybrids can push 40 plus miles per gallon, and the IS is sportier.
You get Toyota reliability with Lexus Comfort, a great move-up sedan for anyone who's sedan loyal but wants a little luxury.
Okay, now let's talk premium. These are your BMWs, Mercedes, Audis, and Genesis sedans. They're fun, powerful, but you gotta buy them smart.
Talking about the BMW 3 Series, this starts around $47,000 and runs into the 60s for a M340i. Expect 25 to 35 miles per gallon combined, depending on the engine you get.
Now, discounts vary here, but we've seen up to 5% off MSRP on the 330i in competitive markets. BMW also runs promo financing, sometimes 2.99% APR if you qualify.
Maintenance is the catch. Oil changes, brakes, and tires are pricier than Japanese sedans, so if you go used, get one with a good service record.
Then here's the Mercedes-Benz C-Class, E-Class, and S-Class. Mercedes sedans are gorgeous, but be ready for MPGs in the 20s and expensive upkeep. The new C-Class starts in the mid-$40,000 range, E-Class in the 50s, and S-Class is the big luxury flagship over $115,000.
A lot of money for a sedan.
That's a lot.
Incentives can hit 3 to 6% off MSRP when inventory stacks up, but dealers love to bury fees and sell dealer add-ons that erase those savings. Always demand an itemized out-the-door quote.
Here's the Genesis G70 and G80. This is Hyundai's luxury spin-off, and it's doing a good job. High style, has a long warranty, and often $5,000 to $10,000 cheaper than its German rivals.
Genesis sedans also show bigger real-world discounts because dealers are newer and more competitive.
The Audi A4 and A6. They're sharp, they're fun to drive, and they're beautifully built. But once the warranty's gone, repair bills can bite a little bit. MPG is in the low 30s for the A4 and the high 20s for A6.
Used Audis can be steals if you verify maintenance and avoid oil burner engines. Don't ever buy blind.
All right, in this section, we're going to talk about pricing, discounts, and regional secrets. Now, where do you actually find the best sedan deals?
Let's talk regions. High-volume metro areas like California, Florida, and the East Coast often have aggressive pricing and deeper discounts.
On the flip side, smaller or colder markets like the upper Midwest might see high sticker prices because dealers know that you have fewer options.
Here's your strategy. Get out-the-door OTD quotes from cheaper markets. Then take those quotes to your local dealer and ask them to match or beat it. Quite often they do exactly that.
Even if they say no, it resets their expectations. Suddenly, you're negotiating from their profit zone, not your desperation zone.
And if that sounds like too much work, that's literally what we do every single day with our Homework Guy car buying service. We do all the work so you don't have to.
Let's talk about fuel economy and ownership costs here. Sedans shine when it comes to efficiency. Let's run a quick overview. So for hybrid sedans, that's the Camry and the Accord hybrid, they get from 45 to 53 miles per gallon, and that is the best gas savings. The next category is the Civic, Corolla, and Sonata. They get between 30 and 38 miles per gallon, and they win with reliability and affordability. For luxury sedans, we have the BMW, the Mercedes, and the Audi. Their miles per gallon ranges from 22 to 32. The powerful engine does come at a cost. Under performance sedans like the M or the AMG, they only get 15 to 22 miles per gallon. They feel like big fun when you drive them, but they do have a big fuel bill at the end.
And don't forget total cost of ownership. Insurance, tires, brakes, and repairs all add up. A $5,000 discount doesn't help if you're spending $7,000 in maintenance later on.
Here are the cars most prone to the dealer tricks. Let's talk about these scams because not all sedans attract the same kind of dealer games.
Luxury and performance cars are scam magnets. Dealers love padding prices on high-margin models like the Mercedes AMGs, the BMW M's, or special editions.
And why is that? Because buyers are chasing status or horsepower, and they often don't question the fine print.
Watch out for fake discounts that vanish after the fees. You'll see stuff like $499 document fee, $995 dealer prep fee, a $1,200 paint protection package, nitrogen tires, VIN etching, all junk stuff.
And beware the market adjustment line. That's pure fluff unless there could be a genuine shortage.
The same goes for older used luxury sedans. If a dealer won't show maintenance records or an inspection report, just walk away.
So what about the mainstream sedans like the Camry, Accord, and Corolla? You'll still see smaller games, mostly add-on accessories or hidden documentation fees, but overall, less drama.
The bottom line, always demand a full written out-the-door price before you sign anything. In fact, before you go to the dealership.
That's right. So here's your Homework Guy strategy to beat them at their own game.
Step number 1, pick your top 2 or 3 sedans. Step 2, gather OTD quotes from multiple regions, especially where demand is lower. Step 3, use those quotes to push your local dealer for a match. Step 4, never negotiate monthly payments, only total OTD price. And step 5, verify fees and extras before you sign.
And if you don't have time for that, that's where we come in.
With our Homework Guy car buying service, we contact dealers nationwide, collect the real OTDs, verify all the numbers, and negotiate the deal for you.
You sign the paperwork. We handle the headaches. We do all the work so that you don't have to.
Some examples here. Here's a real-world comparison. A 2025 BMW 330i starts around $47,000. You might snag a 5% discount, about $2,300 off, but after dealer fees and add-ons, you usually wind up right back where you started.
Meanwhile, a 2025 Toyota Camry Hybrid runs about $29,800, maybe 2% off the sticker, but it'll save thousands in fuel and has lower insurance and maintenance cost.
So the BMW looks discounted, but in real cost of ownership, the Camry's the smarter play of the two. Always look beyond the headline number.
All right, friends, that's your sedan survival guide. Remember these golden rules.
Number 1, always get written OTD quotes. 2, check multiple regions. Deals change fast. Watch out for phantom discounts. Never pay for junk add-ons. And if you want a professional on your side, well, give us a call.
At the Hallmark Guy Car Buying Service, we'll do the shopping, comparing, and negotiating for you. We do all the work so you don't have to.
Thanks for watching. Hit that button, subscribe if you haven't already, and drop a comment below telling us which sedan you happen to be shopping for.
And if you already bought one, tell us what you paid for it. Your info helps other buyers out there dodge the dealer traps.
I'm Kevin Hunter, the Homework Guy, signing off on behalf of the amazing Elizabeth, Alex Stevens, our auto expert, and the entire hassle-free Homework Guy car buying team. Thanks for watching.